At the beginning of the story we see John Wick who is practicing, then John is approached by Bowery King who has brought John a bulletproof suit, then John says I am ready now. Actually John wants to kill the High Table because only then will John Wick be free, after which we are shown a scene in the desert where some of King Elder's men are running away on horses. John Wick is behind them. John kills them all and then he goes to his boss Elder. John talks to Elder about his freedom because Elder is bigger than the High Table and he controls the whole High Table. Here Elder also understood that John wants to kill the High Table. But Elder tries to make him understand that if you kill me, you will never get freedom. Because High Table will not leave you, but still John shoots him and kills him. After that we are shown a scene from New York where we see a hotel where a man from High Table comes to meet Winston who gives him an hour's time. That Marcus wants to meet him who has now become the new leader of High Table after the death of Elder who controls pure High Table. Hearing this, Winston gets a little scared but still he goes to meet Marcus with Sharon. The reason behind Winston's fear was that Marcus had given Winston the task of killing John Wick, which he did not do properly. On which Winston and his friend Sharon explain him about this. But it is of no use because John is still alive and Winston has been called here to punish him. Because Marcus is now the new leader of the High Table, who can't easily ignore anyone's mistake. And as soon as his 1 hour time is over, Marcus blasts his hotel with a bomb and kills his friend Sharon. Seeing this, Winston is very sad. While Marcus goes to meet Kane with his guard. Where on the other side, Kane is shown in Paris, who is blind. He is playing the violin to his daughter and singing. After some time, we see that Kane is with Marcus, who talks to him about his work. Marcus tells Kane that he has to do something for him. But Kane refuses him. On which Marcus tells him that he knows everything about him. That Kane is a very good assassin fighter and John Wick's friend. Marcus says that you have to kill John Wick for me because if you don't do that, I will kill your daughter. After which Kane has to kill him to save his daughter. Now after this, we are shown a hotel again where a killer named Tracker comes with his dog. Tracker meets Akira and takes a room in the hotel. Akira is the only daughter of the manager of this hotel, Shimazu. After that, we see Tracker again who opens his diary which has a lot of pictures of John Wick and looking at Tracker. It seems like he is a spy who is looking for John Wick because John Wick gets a reward that whoever kills him, he gets all the money. Now after this, hotel's manager Shimazu goes to the roof of the hotel where John Wick is also present who is Shimazu's friend. Who Shimazu tells about the death of Winston's hotel and Sharon, which makes them both a little sad. But then people from the High Table come to the hotel who ask Akira to call the manager. After that Akira goes to the roof to call her dad, where she sees John Wick, after which she understands why those people have come here. Now Marcus' men tell Shimazu that they have got news that John Wick is hiding in this hotel. That's why we have come to check this hotel. Shimazu allows them to come but refuses to bring weapons in the hotel because it is against the rules of this hotel. Then Kane comes in front of Shimazu, who is surprised to see him because they are friends who talk to each other. Then Kane forbids Shimazu to go against the High Table. But then the lights go off and Shimazu's people attack Marcus's people. But some of Marcus's people go to the roof where John and Akira are. They start attacking them, while Akira is holding John responsible for all this. Akira gets hurt in all this. To save him, Shimazu comes to him, who kills them and takes care of Akira and shows John the way out. But while leaving, John meets Kane, who is a friend, but John understands his helplessness that why Kane is attacking him. They start fighting where John gets many chances to kill Kane but he doesn't kill him, which Kane also understands. But then a murderer named Tracker comes there who shoots them but John escapes from there. Tracker kills all the people on the way but only then he meets John. John knows that Tracker has come for him and then they both gunpoint each other. Tracker knows that the reward on John has been increased so he doesn't kill him and then John escapes. But in the hotel, Kane kills all the people of Shimazu. He asks his daughter Akira and Shimazu to go somewhere far away. After which Shimazu doesn't agree and challenges Kane to fight. Where Kane has to fight his friend Shimazu even though he doesn't want to. And in this fight, Shimazu dies. After which Kane tells Akira that he will wait for him when he will come to avenge his dad's death. After which Winston and Bowery together. They are meeting after a long time where both of them are talking about taking revenge from the High Table. And on the other hand, Tracker comes to Marcus where he makes a deal with him that he will kill John Wick for him. For which Marcus has to make a deal of $25 million. In the beginning, Marcus doesn't trust Tracker, but Marcus accepts his deal later. After which we see John in New York, who meets Winston, where they have a conversation. They were both sad about Sharon's death. After that, John shows Winston the batch of Marcus which John had taken from Marcus's goons while fighting. After that, Winston tells him everything, that Marcus is controlling the high table after the Elder. John leaves to kill him, but Winston stops him and suggests that you should challenge Marcus for the fight. After which you can defeat him and ask for your freedom from the high table. And if John defeats Marcus, then Winston's revenge will also be fulfilled. After which John goes straight to a church where he tells a church father that he wants to meet his sister. But the people present there attack him with a gun and tie him up. After which his stepsister comes in front of him, to whom John says that he wants to get back with his family, but her sister gets angry at him. She says that many people have died because of you, including his father. John tells her that he can do anything to get back with his family. John also tells his sister that he is going to challenge the high table. After that, John's sister Katja tells him if he kills a man from the high table, he can join them. After that, he goes to kill the killer with a man from Katja. And after reaching the killer, he finds out that Kane and Tracker are already there. The killer also knows about the reward on John, where the killer asks everyone to play a game with him. But John wants to kill the killer, so he attacks the killer. Seeing this, the men of the killer try to stop John, but Tracker and Kane also fight with them. After a huge fight, John pushes the killer and John keeps a tooth of the killer with him. After that, John goes to Katja, where they performs a ritual, by which John gets back with his family. Now we are shown the other side to Winston, who goes to Marcus and tells him that John has joined his family, who is coming to give you a duel challenge. Marcus gets a little scared after hearing this, but because there is no other way, he accepts that challenge. Winston agrees as soon as Marcus says that he will make the rules. After that, Winston tells him if John wins, I will take back my hotel from the high table and I will be the manager. The next day, they meet the biggest operator of the high table for duel challenge. Then he tells them the rules of that place. Whoever chooses the big number will make the rules, where Marcus makes another statement that Kane will fight in his place, who will be fighting with a gun, and whoever doesn't reach that place before the first ray of the sun, he will lose, and the high table will kill him. And if John wins, then Winston will get his hotel and John will get his freedom. Marcus just wants to kill John, after which he leaves from there. In the next scene, we see John in a church where Kane is also there, where they both remember their old days. After that, Kane tells John about his daughter. He says that I can do anything for her and I can kill anyone. After that, John goes from there, where he comes to a metro station and meets Winston and Bowery, where Bowery gives him a gun and a suit. On the other hand, Marcus and Schweedy plan to kill John. They increase the reward amount to $26 million so that everyone is after John Wick, which is also played on the radio. Because of this, all the goons in the city are after John Wick. But John keeps killing everyone one by one. No goon in the city can kill John. Tracker then calls Marcus and asks him to increase the reward to $40 million, to which Marcus agrees. After which, Tracker starts killing all those people who come to kill John because Tracker wanted that $40 million alone. On the other hand, John kills all the goons in a house, but then Tracker comes there and then a fight starts between them, where Marcus's guard Schweedy comes suddenly, but Tracker's dog attacks Schweedy, and as soon as Schweedy is about to kill that dog, John shoots Schweedy with his gun and saves the Tracker's dog. Because of which the Tracker doesn't attack John and John escapes from there. And now he reaches the place where he was supposed to reach before the sun rises. Because if he didn't do that, he would have lost. Now he has very less time left, and after fighting so many people, he is tired and injured. After which we see that he is trying to climb up, where he meets Shady after reaching quite high, who is still alive, and he attacks John and drops him down the stairs, where he finds Kane down there who came there to help him, after which he kills all the goons and starts going up, and once again he meets Shady, who is about to attack John when the Tracker shoots him with a gun and Kane starts killing Shady, after which the Tracker and his dog together kill Shady. Now John and Kane reach the place where the duels were going to take place, where they are also the high table operator, where they all drink together. And now the sun has risen in the first ray, after which Kane and John take the guns and stand far away. Vincent shoots John and Marcus shoots Kane, and in the first round when they both shoot, both get shot. John's shoulder is injured and Kane's hand. After that, in the second round, they come a little closer and shoot. But Kane's shot starts to damage his condition. After that, it's the turn of the third round. As soon as it starts, they both look at each other and Kane shoots John and injures him. John falls down and seeing his condition so bad, Marcus says to Kane that I will kill John in the last round, and Kane asks Marcus to free his daughter and himself, and Marcus agrees to that. After that, as soon as Marcus is about to shoot John, Winston starts laughing because he knew that John's gun still had bullets which he didn't use. And then John suddenly gets up and shoots at Marcus's head and kills him. After that, John Wick wins this challenge and the high table operator releases him. They all are very happy because now Kane's daughter was also saved and Winston's got his hotel. After that, Kane thanks John, but he is in a very bad condition which Vincent starts taking with him. After walking a little distance, he starts remembering the good times he spent with his wife. After that, John Wick falls down and dies. Where at the end we see Bowery King and Winston standing near John's grave where John was buried with his wife Helen Wick. They both talk about John and leave from there. After which we are shown Akira, who is now fully prepared and has come to take revenge of her dad's death from Kane. With which this film ends here. I hope you liked this film's story.